It's already started recording.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, but I can. All right.
Okay. Hi, Jordan. Thanks for meeting with me.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have you been keeping up with your March Madness?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have. I started out really good the first day. I usually pick the 12-5 seeds really well, and then second day kind of got me a little bit, but
Bracket's a little broken.
still got my winner, hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a guy that had a perfect bracket on the Today Show, actually, as of Monday. So it was pretty...
It's a long, normally it doesn't go past 2 days, those perfect brackets.
Right, so. I know. So it was intriguing. Okay, so let's just jump right in. I read over your resume, read over your cover letter. I see that you have a reference. So how did you begin networking with the manager of marketing operations, Alana?
So I first sort of met her at a career panel that we had my sophomore year of college.
Okay.
One of my professors had, and the communication network had like 7 or 8 different IUPUI communication studies alum come in and talk about what they do, their different professions, and Elena was one of those people.
Great.
And I sort of just said hi. I didn't really like meet her, get the chance to talk to her very much that day. But then almost a year later, 2 semesters later, we had a project where we had to interview somebody that was in a career field that we wanted to do. And my professor, it was the same professor that put on the panel. And so he had that connection, and I asked for her email, and we had an interview. And
so that was nice too. You guys had previously met, and then you kind of got to reconnect like a year later. That's nice. Good. So have you completed any other internships, or will this be your first?
I have not completed.
You haven't?
Any
okay,
internships.
Absolutely. Good. What I was reading over your resume as well as the required qualifications for our job or for our internship. So what experience do you have with analytics?
So I took a data analysis class.
Okay.
It was like a required class that everybody takes.
Okay.
But or it's one of the options for the requirement.
Yeah.
But I got an A+ in it.
Great.
And it was really easy, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Sparked interest.
I actually got an A+ without really ever looking at like it was an online class, and I just
kind of came to you. Yeah. Good.
And then I have another class scheduled in the summer.
This coming.
For the data analysis certificate that I'm trying to add, because it's only like the data analysis class that I took was part of that. It's only 3 more classes.
There you go. So it's kind of silly to not do that.
And then I also, Salesforce, which is one of the requirements that you guys have, has their own material on their website called Trailhead. And I've taken the time to like make an account and learn some modules for that.
On your own aside. Great. Good. If you had to describe your work ethic in one word, which would it be? So, consistent.
Efficient.
Efficient. Okay.
I'm all about efficiency.
Okay. Tell me about one of your greatest strengths, whether it's in the workforce, whether it's in schooling, whether it's in...
I think my ability to interact with people, like people I don't know necessarily. I'm not shy, I've never been shy, but just having the communication skills and kind of like seeing openings to talk to people and make them make other people comfortable, and try to like kind of open people up a little bit that may be introverted or shy.
Absolutely. Aside from that, what would you then say your weakness would be?
So with working, and it kind of plays into the efficiency thing a little bit, is that I procrastinate.
Okay.
I procrastinate a little bit, one, because I know I can be really efficient, and I kind of can sometimes like use that like stress to
put a fire under your butt.
Yeah,
get your work done.
But sometimes I may cause some unnecessary stress.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Okay, good answer. What challenges do you see standing between you and your career goal? So whether it's you'll be doing an internship, working, as well as going to school, so all of those combined kind of being overwhelming maybe, or...
So I actually have two jobs.
Oh, you do?
And I go to school. So I work in the speakers lab and I'm a server.
Okay.
And then I also go to school.
Right.
But if I got the internship, I may. So one of my jobs is with the school, and it's going to be less during the summer, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And my serving job is really flexible. I can kind of like pick and choose my schedule,
Nice.
in up to like 2 weeks notice.
Yeah.
I can change it pretty. However I need to. I can work days or nights.
So to face those challenges, you would be
the flexibility of my schedule helps.
Yes.
Yeah, would help.
Great. How do you handle stressful situations and or difficult guests within your workplace right now?
So I've been a server for a really long time, and I've had a lot of customers that are just ridiculous. But the only thing that you can do is just get whatever they want, make them happy. We have a thing at our company that's like always say yes. So we just do it basically regardless. And if they're not happy with like a meal or whatever, we usually comp it off.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of specific. I've dealt with so many that they all kind of just run together.
Yeah.
How
long have you been doing
I usually get my manager as soon as I recognize that they have an issue, even if they say they don't need a manager.
Okay.
I've been a server for almost 5 years.
Okay.
For 5 years.
A lot of
5
experience
years.
with customers then.
And that's just at Scotty's. I've served
Right.
since I've been in restaurants since I was 16.
Great. Tell me about a time when you fit creativity in with critical thinking, whether it's in regard to a project or a work assignment or a group assignment. When you fit creativity in with critical thinking.
With critical thinking. So I can think of times like in presentations and stuff where I'm enjoy making my presentations creative and unique. There was one presentation that I gave that I had to like convince my audience that I'm trying to remember the specifics of the project.
Okay, take your time.
I can't think of the specifics
So
of the project.
in regards to your presentation, you were
I'm trying to think of that
is
specific
it like
example.
visual creativity you're using, like
Well,
within
it's
your
like-
PowerPoint, or creativity within like your voice
So both.
strength?
So it was like the words that I use. I love like making. It's one of the reasons that I work in the speakers lab is that I just love making words do what I want them to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Rhetoric. Yeah. Good. Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In regard to anything, career-wise, self-wise?
So that would be after grad school. Right now I plan on going to grad school, and depending on how grad school goes, I might want to get my PhD.
Okay.
So if I'm doing that, I would be in school still somewhere.
Yeah.
If I'm not, if I just go into the workforce after my grad school, I want to work with either like a sports related, like the Pacers, or something internationally, where I can work with either international students or international business where I'm traveling a lot.
Yeah. Great. How can this internship help you achieve any long-term career goals you have? What interested you in this?
So I think this would be really good for my experience in getting my foot in with like data analysis and showing that I can make my communication studies major relate to business analytics.
Yeah.
Even though that's not my major, I can show that they intertwine.
Yeah.
Like Elena's proof. Elena was a communication studies major, and she's the marketing.
Which is interesting.
manager.
I didn't know that she was a comm major as well.
So it is possible to get into the field with communication studies, and just kind of like showing.
Okay, closing question. Prepare. If you were a pizza delivery driver, how would you benefit from scissors?
Pizza delivery driver benefiting from scissors. Scissors? I would use the scissors so I can keep all the receipts together.
Mhm.
I would use the scissors as like to make the receipts small so I could keep the receipts with me at all times in my pocket.
Okay.
I don't know.
Good answer, good answer. You would stay organized.
Yeah,
With
I'm using
the
it to
scissors
stay
would keep you
organized.
stay organized.
Yeah, keep everything small so I can
Okay.
keep them all in one place.
Great. Okay, you've answered all my questions. Do you have any questions for me about the job specifically?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, how long has this internship? Like, how long have you guys been doing this internship? I know it's only like a semester-long internship, but
The marketing and analytics, business research and analytics internship has been around for 5 years. We've been switching interns every semester, just to kind of get a taste of what people are learning at what levels they're learning it. So we originally started having sophomores come, and then now we changed it to more of like a junior senior realm.
is there any people that have had the internship before that are on your work staff? After
There
the
is.
internship?
Yes, so we like to hire our interns. We like to keep you within the company if you're willing to, because we want to see how we taught you in that internship and how you use that for your next step in whether it's the career you choose or whether it's with us. We would really like to see you blossom and use those skills to your ability, rather than sending you off to a different company and not getting to see what we taught you and how it affected the business. So yeah, we like to keep interns.
Okay. Well, thank you for meeting with me. Is it okay if I don't hear from you by Friday to contact you, email or phone?
Absolutely, feel free to contact me.
All right. Thank you
Thanks.
very much.
I don't know how long that went.
Probably.
I don't know why the alarm started going off either.
It was.